Catcher followed by Jermaine Dye, the right fielder. Almost third bat, seventh, hitting eighth. Stop one is Rebay, and then is Brian Anderson in center field. And Hernandez, 86, 18th start, Urban Amber. 7-5 with pitch against the Mariners. Leading off the calendar. Ichiro Suzuki, Dennis McKee, second baseman. Raul Ibanez starts left, he bats third. First base. Adrian Beltre for Seattle. Last play third, bat. Greg. Shortstop, bat seven, hitting eighth in center field. Former Sox minor leaguer Jeremy Reed. Your beat Corey Alba, the catcher, bat. 5 starts, or this is his 5th start. 4 previous, 2-1. Urban average of about 4. Umpire rotation: Bill Miller, right. Bob Davis, first. Jeff Nelson at second. Over third. The gray uniforms, Seattle White Here's the line in the pitch. Chopper up the middle of the infield, and it goes off the glove of shortstop. Betancourt is on with a base hit. That will be an infield single. Timo, 30. He drove in the winning run yesterday. Well, Brian called manager of the Cardinals, Tony Bruce, during this game. I'd like to congratulate him on passing Sparky yesterday. Next in his sights, I think it's John McGraw. 2763 is what he did. You were in with those. First one. And some others. Yeah, it cost him a few also. Here's Tadahito Iguchi. The pitch, a ground ball to the second baseman. Lundqvist throws to first base to get the out. And Iguchi is out 4-3 with Perez on second. Lundqvist is one of the players that will look after he catches the ball at the runner going to the next base. The reason being, if he falls down or pulls up with a hamstring pull or a right pull, he can still get it out. Well, Victory Alba just went to the mound, and they were talking about how they're going to pick Carl Everett. They have a 97 mile an hour fastball. Never want to go out there and what he can't do. Everything positive. I'm calling for a pass, and I want you to bring it in again. And Everett has a heavy bat. Usually a catcher will go on third down, and I'll tell you, evidently you got to finish up. So you need to have hard thrower on the mound. Everett is up there with a heavy bat. There goes the runner for third. The throw, and Timo Perez is tapped out by Adrian Beltre. A step on by Felix Hernandez. They just threw the ball to the third base. Now, I don't understand that because Everett, you get team for the second with a ground out, and then Everett to an RBI guy. I'll get it. That's just giving up and out. Plus, giving them the situation now where they don't have to throw a fastball first pitch. The pitch, fastball, outside. For a strike, I should say. Carl Everett, 268 hitter, 19 home runs, 72 RBIs. The pitch out of the way, and they start the outside corner. It looked like a slider. One ball, one strike. Never bats with nobody on base. The leadoff hit a ground out, and then Timo took off the third, and he got caught. And there's a curveball. It swung on and missed. That was in the dirt. One ball, two strikes. Everett did some really good two-strike hitting in Minnesota.
He spread out right down the batter's box.
Wide open with his stance to pitch. Right down the middle. Strike three called. That's strikeout number 31 in 30 innings for Felix Hernandez. No runs ahead, a caught stealing, and nobody left. The White Sox fail to score, and the Seattle Mariners are coming to bat at Safeco Field.
ESPN AM 1000.
This is Greening.
Third base, left a little early. Felix Hernandez guns out at third base. Our defense, the White Sox play this many left to right. There is Anderson. You're really a good careful man with the infield third and first battery of Orlando and that pitch on the sides. And AJ Prusensky. Mariners are back on. They have two teams that make the homestand. We have the White Sox and the Mariners first. And Russell Dodgers comes to bat. Some teams have been mentioned as a possibility for the White Sox. They're looking to hand a bat. He has drove in 100 runs for Kansas City before coming back to Seattle. The pitch by El Duque. Right there, strike one. Paul Konerko leads off for the White Sox in the second inning, and the pitch is grounded toward third. Nice convenient hop for Beltre, and he throws out Konerko. One pitch for Felix Hernandez, and one out in the second. Our next value Monday, that's a doubleheader on Tuesday.
And then we go home for 4 against Detroit.
Then we go to Boston.
Travel to Boston for was a day off, now a makeup game against the Red Sox on Labor Day. The pitch down and in. Brzezinski jumps out of the way. 2-0 on the White Sox catcher.
Patriots Day in New England, in the Boston area, is, I think it's the third Monday in April, and they play an 11 o'clock game. Red Sox want to play the White Sox on September 5th, Labor Day at 11. I think the game's going to be 12:05.
A pitch low, a ball. That's what I heard. The last thing to be settled is actual game time.
Yeah, I think it's 12:05.
Then the Sox return to U.S. Cellular Field the 6th, 7th, and 8th of September against Kansas City. And the Angels come in for 3. A fastball. A strike called on 3-0. 3-1 on Brzezinski.
We call it Labor Day, and most people have that day off. This young man, I think that's for him, is a little bit further advanced among at the age of 25. He's going to shoot a 3-2 slider.
Here's the wind and the 3-2 pitch. Brzezinski chops it off the plate, foul up the first base line.
In back with either a slider or a split finger pitch. So there's a lot of confidence. He was 9-4 in AAA. I believe that was a 16 start.
He pitched in 19 games while at AAA. Had the 9-4 record and 2.25 ERA.
Pretty good, isn't it?
Very good. The pitch to Brzezinski, a rocket to second, caught by Bloomquist. Brzezinski lines out to the second baseman, 2 away. How about the poise? You commented on that. Between innings, Timo Perez took off at third base. It didn't phase him.
It's like he's been over it a million times. Some guys have tried it before, and he was up to the task.
AJ did everything he could on that pitch. Head right down on the bat. Lined out to second. New strike one to Jermaine Dye.
Dye is ailing just a bit. Sore throat and congestion.
The pitch to Jermaine, that's just off the outside corner. Hernandez missed with a fastball and even counted 1-1. No score, 2 outs in the second. The pitch by the Seattle right-handers fouled back to the screen. Dye was looking fastball and fouled it back.
When we say a guy's dealing, that means he's got the deck and he's throwing whatever he wants over home plate in whatever situation. Well, this guy's dealing, and we're only in the second.
Cleveland beat Toronto 9-3 at Skydome, or Rogers Center now.
They've won like 11 road games in a row.
A fastball down and in.
Yankees solved that puzzle of the Royals, didn't they?
Yankees 5, Kansas City 1. The pitch, Jermaine pulls it foul.
Oakland won again. They beat Baltimore 4-1, and Tampa Bay in the ninth leads the Angels 12-8.
Texas 6, Minnesota nothing. That's in the top of the ninth in Arlington. 2-2, the count on Jermaine Dye. The pitch, a swing, and the ball is whipped down the right field line. Foul.
Nice play by the ball girl down there.
The White Sox have one hit, and that was a lead single by Perez. Timo moved up on a ground out, but took off early and was caught at third. Here's a drive to the gap in left center. This is going to get down and go to the wall. Jeremy Reed is chasing it as Jermaine Dye pulls up at second base with his 21st double of the year.
That went to the Mariner logo in left center field, probably 400 feet from home plate.
Here's Jeff Blum. Blum doubled and scored what proved to be the winning run in the 10th inning at the Metrodome yesterday. I talked about A.J. Brzezinski, how he was textbook on his line drive to second. Ditto for Jermaine Dye on the double to left center field.
Now we got to get him in.
Blum is hitting .238. The pitch. Outside, ball one.
We're starting left-handed batters with the same pitch. It looks like a slider, something off speed away. And then he throws a slider over the plate to the inside corner. We'll see if he does it here. He did it before to Everett.
Felix Hernandez, a 19-year-old Venezuelan, deals a swing and a miss. He threw a slider, but this was right down the middle.
He also did the same thing with Timo Perez, who necked him for an infield single.
1-1 with 2 outs and Dye in scoring position. White Sox have had 2 runners at second base tonight. Perez left early and was caught stealing. Dye leads here. The pitch. High and outside a ball. The lights are on, but they won't take effect for a while. Safeco Field. Few empty seats in the upper deck. A nice crowd for this one. The White Sox are 77-47, while Seattle checks in at 54-72. The pitch is over at the knees, a strike. He's getting the slider over.
Oh, yeah. We're moving toward the autumnal equinox. We're losing about, I think it's like 2 minutes of sunlight per day. But up here, when it's the summer solstice, the sun's up till almost 10 o'clock or 10:05.
Mariner fans come to life with 2 strikes on Blum. 2-2 the count. The pitch. A ground ball right back to the mound, speared by Felix Hernandez, and he throws out Blum. No runs a hit. And 1 left. The first runner stranded tonight. The Mariners are coming up in their half of the second inning. No score in Seattle.
ESPN.
Adrian Beltre is the second strikeout victim for El Duque. Near is Greg Dobbs.
That would hurt your lower lumbar reaching on that pitch.
I am still very surprised by the fact the White Sox weren't mentioned once in the 50 states in 50 days on ESPN. Not once in their feature on Illinois. Greg Dobbs, a designated hitter, is playing his 13th game for the Mariners. 10 out of 50. 1 home run and 8 RBI. This guy can hit the ball a long, long way. Orlando Hernandez looks over the shoulder and the pitch. High and outside a ball.
Steroids are illegal in this country. I think without a doctor's prescription. Right. See where Lance Armstrong's taking some heat. They say he's overloaded or was overloaded with EPO. I'll get into that. What I know.
Merkel holds his first against Richie Sexton. Sexton singles, 1 strikeout for Beltre. Here's Orlando Hernandez pitch. Outside ball.
Cancer patients, kidney patients are on Epogen. That's what EPO is. What it does is stimulates revolutionary growth in your bone marrow.
High in the air, center field. Brian Anderson to his right. He makes a 2-handed grab. That takes care of Betancourt and the Seattle Mariners. After a leadoff single by Sexton, Beltre, Dobbs, and Betancourt made outs. We're going to the third in Seattle, no score.
ESPN AM 1000.
This is White.
Before you rebate bats, we owe you an ID. Let's take 10 seconds on ESPN 1000, your White Sox radio network.
What's up? It's Carmen.
A ground ball past the mound, fielded by the shortstop Betancourt, and barehanded he throws out Uribe.
There were 2 bare hands there because the pitcher got that on his pitching hand, and then Betancourt really didn't have to make the barehanded play, but he did. What Felix Hernandez did, he slowed this one down with his pitching hand. That's a no-no.
I wondered if he touched that, and indeed he did. Slowing it down just enough for Betancourt to pick it up on the dead run, barehanding the ball, and Sexton, he helped him out with a nice stretch at first base, 1-6-3 on the out. And Hernandez wants to throw a couple of pitches to make sure he can get a good grip on the baseball after touching Uribe's ground ball.
What's unusual about this, with a kid with this talent at this age of 19, the manager and the trainer should be out there.
And here comes the pitching coach, Brian Price, along with the Seattle trainer. Almost on cue, Fabio.
Well, I have some business to do, to tell you the truth, and I'll pick one out that is rather lengthy. And oh, yeah. There we go.
Okay, lay it on me.
So you just refrain from
good
telling
afternoon. Nice to see you.
You want to say lovely haircut?
No.
We'd like to sponsor you in Chicago.
Don't need the trouble. Just lovely day, isn't it?
All night featuring complimentary haircuts from great clips outside, and also if you change your mind and you did get a car outside, they'll also clip them inside. Plus, all fans enjoy a signature fireworks show. That's after the game. Join us for an on-field pregame mullet march.
A long one to left field for Brian Anderson. It's a goner! His first major league home run, 1-0 White Sox.
He's marching around the base paths, and that ball was crushed.
It was out of here quick as a hiccup.
Right after he gets hit in the hand, he surrenders a home run. And for that home run, Weissman Hughes, Chicagoland's premier home builders, will make a donation of $100 to the Marmion Academy Scholarship Fund. Don't waste any time. First pitch, see you later.
He wasn't going to get behind in the count, and he lined that one over the auxiliary scoreboard in left field, about 2 or 3 rows deep.
So on that march, mullets are required to be in that parade. For game tickets, visit whitesox.com or call 866-SOX-GAME. That's Friday, September 2nd, if you have what they believe is the ultimate hairstyle.
Timo Perez is the batter. The pitch is swinging a foul at the plate after he took ball one night.
I still didn't have time to read it.
Hernandez convinced Price and the trainer, no problem.
They gave him the silent treatment at first when Anderson got to the bench.
1-1 pitch. A slider over the inside corner. A strike called to Timo Perez.
And talked to Bobby Jenks on the pregame show, and they were waiting for him with all kinds of beverages when he got to know about it.
A fastball sails outside. 2-2 on Timo.
Not for consumption, but that was rather sprayed all over. The city system was up on Ozzie Jr. His glove.
Here's a strike on the outside corner, and Timo knew it. He's going to walk over to the third base dugout. After the second strikeout post, he gets back up and walks in better. And they do. Reed holds it back with the left shoulder in the pitch. Swing and a fly down the left field line. That's veering foul and out of play.
He's getting closer to the field of play, and also the pole and left.
It is over in Texas, 6-0. Texas over Minnesota. Cleveland won at Toronto 9-3. The Yankees over the Royals 5-1. And Oakland beat Baltimore 4-1. Tampa Bay wrapped up a 12-8 win over the Angels. A curve, low and in, a check swing by Reed, 1-2.
Thought about it, but didn't commit to it.
There in the 8th at Boston. Boston has a 2-run lead, 9-7 over Detroit.
They're on Schilling yesterday also were the Royals.
Oh, boy.
A lot of people think he's okay, and he'll be fine in September and October.
The pitch by El Duque jammed him, and Reed fouls it back. The Seattle Mariners won the American League West in 1995, a 1-game playoff with the Angels. And that's why we are sitting in this beautiful facility tonight. There's a shattered bat, one hopper to the mound. El Duque throws out Reed by half the baseline.
That's the Cocina. That's what he'll say. I got in his kitchen, whatever. He almost cut.
A wind-up, the high leg kick, and the pitch by El Duque. A curveball, strike call. Torrealba was going one way. The curveball broke over the inside corner.
When they say buckled him, that was defined right there because he jumped out of the way.
The Mariners had 116 wins in 2001. This season, 54. The pitch. A half swing and a foul over to the on-deck circle where Ichiro is standing.
The curveball has changed over the last 10, 15 years from the standpoint that it's a slurve now. And Bobby Jenks has a curveball. It goes straight down. It's almost what we call as kids is the drop.
The infield is balanced. The outfield straight up for right-handed hitting Torrealba. The pitch. A swing and a miss on a curveball outside. Oh, first base umpire Bob Davidson says no swing, and that back carried over the plate.
When they go over the things for umpires and talk to them about doing this or that should become a uniform call. Because even on
boy. The side view shows the bat carried way over the plate. The pitch, a foul ball back to the screen, 2-2.
I want to say right now, happy birthday wishes to my friend Jeff Michael. Let's do it, Jeff.
Happy birthday, Jeff.
He'll be the game on the north side. I think on Sunday, but his wife Nancy, who is for the Cubs. So happy birthday, James. Enjoy it. Our trouble is the one in.
Willie Bloomquist was a strikeout victim in the 3-3 down first inning.
They just took a peek at third with Blum was. I'm not saying they're going to squeeze here. It wouldn't surprise me.
Bloomquist has 2 sacrifices in 2005. The runners at the corners. The move to first. Ichiro dives back. No tag applied by Canerco.
It wasn't as he was run, or though they might have thought so, but they wanted to see if he might tip something off. They didn't play.
A lead at third base for Yovit Torrealba. He represents the tying run. Ichiro has a good lead at first. Another throw over there. No tag applied by Canerco again.
It's strike 27.
And it's been caught 7 times.
So Cleveland went from Tampa Bay in reverse to Toronto.
And won 9-3 tonight. Ibanez comes out to the on-deck area. On the stretch, the pitch. A swing and a miss.
It may squeeze after that swing. Be interesting to see if Ichiro tries to swipe second and the throw goes through. Because you have a catcher at third base. Not a guy that runs real good. And when he made it from first to third, it was almost like Crash Cargo. He belly flopped.
There's your train coming in. Here's the squeeze, and the bunt is down. The side flips. Canerco gets the out, and Bloomquist left the run scores. On the bunt, Torrealba crosses to tie the game.
I didn't think they squeezed, but after that swing, I said it wouldn't surprise me. He just did. That was a heck of a play by Orlando Hernandez to get him at first.
Torrealba scores. Bloomquist as RBI number 19. We're tied at 1. The 2 outs in the third inning, and Ichiro on second base. Here's Ibanez. Ball ground out to third baseman Jeff Plum the first time up. Ron Cooper comes out of the White Sox dugout, and he's jogging to the mound.
That was a heck of a play by Hernandez. Backhanded flipped it to Canerco. Usually you do that and you throw it to the dugout. If you notice on Orlando Hernandez's cap in the back, grab the rosin back and then go to his cap. As he stays out there, the cap will hold perspiration, and that will become very tacky. When he goes there, you can usually get better grip on the fastball and the breaking pitch.
Bobby Jenks has some of that on his cap as well. He got his first big league save yesterday and was at Farmer's Guest inside the park in our pregame show. Well, Ibanez is over for 1. He has 72 runs by him. And the go-ahead run is at second now. A very good speed out there, and Ichiro Suzuki. The infielders play Ibanez to pull, and he takes 1 wide.
I think Cooper went to the mound and tell him, look, we have place open, but you also have Sexton coming up next. Who do you feel more comfortable with?
Ibanez has a slightly open stance. He's back in the batter's box. It's a little breezy here now in Seattle. Very comfortable evening with the temperature in the mid-70s. The pitch for Kirby inside. Austin has 9-8 lead over Detroit in the top of the 9th inning at 10-50.
They have no closer right now. Much of that they can go to 10. Don't know for sure, but they expect to get back. He was throwing in the outfield tonight.
The 2-0 pitch. Curveball rolls over the inside corner. Strike ball 2-1. Orlando Hernandez has won 69 major league games, losing 46. Right now he's in a tie game with Seattle. Brian Anderson homered in the top of the third, and a squeeze play by Torrealba. Pitch by Alduque, a fastball grounded to Canerco, Hudson, the first baseline. Paul veers into foul territory, pitches back in the race and assisted. By pitch, way off the ship by a pitch. Each was single, Wilson scored out with the third, and then 1-1 for the White Sox and Seattle. We go to the fourth, and here's Ed.
All right, John. Carl Everett leads it off. The first pitch was in there for strike one. The next one's fouled him. Right now he's down the count 0-2. First time up, took a call for a strike on a curve or a slider that hooked the inside half ball and play. 1-0. Home run by Anderson of third. Squeeze bunt for the Mariners in the bottom. There's one foul straight back. Now remains 0-2. Carl.
Kids Day. Tickets for kids 13 and under, accompanied by a parent. Where your timing is back to the ID.
Just down home, 1 on call. 32 home runs, 80 bucks paid. Winning City 2 to So it's a 2 Hernandez game, and they've hit him twice. The first and Hurst one, Saxon Price behind him. And the 1-2. You got him on curve down there. Swung over the top. 4 strike. Now swing again for a 2-rounder side. He doubled the last time up.
The Mets have a 1-0 lead at San Francisco.
That's not over.
Giants coming up in the bottom of the fourth. But here are the Mets, 7 over 500. Only a game and a half out for the wild card.
Mark Grace was yelling at Pedro Martinez in the press box yesterday because he had a no-hitter going. Here's the pitch to die. Low ball one. Now Felix Hernandez, the 19-year-old starter for the Mariners, going to make sure he gets die out. Usually when you do that, you give up a hit. But yeah, Grace was yelling at him. Pedro, you give him no, Pedro. That means something. And it did. Yes. As the Mets won again. Here's the 1-0. That takes it low. It's 1-0. Didn't walk it. First one was a first and second for Paul. I'll pay the extra $1 million of a penny. It's okay. I think that's done tense, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, 1. The 2-2 pitch. Guy swings high fly right side. Foul territory. Saxon. He's under, makes the catch. That's it for the Sox. Guy pops out to first baseman. Foul territory. In the inning, no runs. The Canerco single. He was left at first. White Sox have stranded 2. Middle of the fourth inning. White Sox at Seattle tied at 1.
ESPN AM 1000.
Sox, Uribe, Anderson, that what he saw. Drops between everybody. Anderson thought Uribe was signaling that he was going to catch it. This one gets lost in the dust. So Saxon was not running, thank goodness. He's at first base.
He should have been on second. As high as that was hit, that's about the only break in that ordeal.
When Anderson finally did see it, he was about 2 strides or 3 strides away. It's better if Uribe doesn't put up an arm or do anything, because when you've got a come up from the minor leagues, he doesn't know what you're doing. He thinks you got it. So the go-ahead runs at first. Commander's note on that, the second time to put the leadoff man out.
You're right, Ed. He just plain didn't see it. He caught Uribe out of the corner of the guy.
Here's Beltre. He can drop into the double play. The pitch, slider, curve over, strike 1. Depends on the angle whether it's a slider or a curve. And that looks like a slider. Saxon is not going to make you forget anybody that has speed. But if you forget about him, he will speed them. Hernandez checks in, and the 0-1 to Beltre put outside 1-1. Saxon has tried 2 steals. He's at 50%. Infield looks for a double play ball. Outfield is deep. Here's a swing and a liner foul to the upper deck on the first base side. Now the count's 1-2 on Adrian Beltre. Some problems health-wise with the Dodgers. I think he had to undergo appendectomy surgery. And got infected, and he was in and out of hospitals. And finally, they brought him to Los Angeles and tried to get him well. The 1-2 pitch with Sexton first down the right. Hernandez gave up the run in the third. Both of them. Two towards Hernandez. First base. Raines will go over and pick that up. Too bad. Boys will fight over that one.
Very seldom do you see bad boys for both teams fielding the broken bat.
White Sox field Albert Bell. And then we have Becky at what was that? City Park. With call for a strike, that's 5. 3 in the last inning. A batter now. One out. There's your replay. He will not let a fastball go by without an effort to hit it.
Albert's bat was in tap. And then it is your call at headquarters right here in Blankstown.
Jason Grimsley made it was the crawl to the umpire. Got it out. And they got it in. The rebate looks at something low for ball 1. Finals American League, New York beat Kansas City 5-1. Cleveland tripled up on Toronto 9-3. Tampa Bay defeated Los Angeles 12-8. And Oakland beat Baltimore 4-1. There's a breaking ball in there, 1-1. 9-8. That game's still going on. I doubt that in Boston. It says the 9th. Texas shut down Minnesota 6-0. Next one to Uribe. That's low, 2-1.
There's somebody in the press box. Did you call in that final?
Yeah, no, I forgot. Yeah.
No, the game's been over an hour. And hey, call sports different.
Houston's playing at Dodger Stadium second, 1-0 Stros. Here's a swing, 1, 2, 3, 4 hops to short. Bencourt has it, and the tag applied by Sexton. The infielders on the left side have not what you would call classic throws over to Sexton, but he's been up to the task.
Sexton's awake, I'll say that.
Yeah, 6-3 in the out. Here's Anderson, who tied the game, or I should say put the Sox ahead with his first major league home run, and the 3rd. We're in the 5th of a 1-1 tie here in Seattle. Want to say hello to Jim Nance, who's listening on XM radio. There's a check swing. It was low, breaking pitch. National League, Mets lead at San Francisco 1-0 in the 5th. That game's moving along. Colorado 4, San Diego 1. That's in the 4th. The 1-0. Anderson takes the breaking ball, 1-1. So he threw him a fastball first pitch. He's not going to make that mistake again.
After hit a couple of home runs tonight in the 9-3 Cleveland victory over Toronto.
The 1-1 to Anderson, a late 1-2.
Victor Martinez and Ronnie Belliard each added home runs for the Tribe.
Belliard hit a slam last night in St. Petersburg.
The first of his career.
2 down, bases empty, 1 apiece. Seattle on the Sox, and Anderson's down the count, 1-2. Bases are empty. Mendes with the 1-2 pitch. Strike 3. Got him looking. 6 strikeouts. 2 in the inning. White Sox go 1-2-3. Mendes has retired the last 5. Halfway through tonight's game in Seattle. White Sox and Mariners, 1 each.
ESPN AM 1000.
And Garcia Parra was playing 3rd. He went to throw the ball to 2nd. Nobody was there. And then he had to unload off balance to 1st and throw it down the line. When you have J.J. Putz, Julio Mateo, Jeff Nelson, Thornton, Guardado, and Sherrill, you're looking up usually, and you're not looking at anything good. That one was good. 0-2 now on Suzuki. So a 2-out home. Corey Alba returns the favor. He drilled it to center. I'll tell you, that's a home run in every other ballpark. The 0-2 pitch. That's inside, 1-2.
We talk about a manager being as mad as anybody, or anytime I've seen Jeff Torborg mad, at Yankee Stadium one night with the winning run at 3rd, 2 outs, and a runner at first base. Ground ball to Robin. He looked to 2nd. Joey Cora wasn't there in time. The throw to 1st was not in time. Game over. And Joey wasn't late getting to 2nd base after that, I'll tell you.
You can have a brain tap with that house. Wow. No situations. Here's 2-2 to Ichiro. Swung on, chopper back to the mound. Orlando Hernandez steals the bare hand and throws out to the right field. The damage was done. A 1-hit, 1-run. Home run by Corey Alba, his first American League home run. The 6th, 2-1 Seattle.
ESPN AM 1000.
The pitch here now. What are you talking about?
Is ready to work the bottom of the 6th inning. 2-1 in favor of Seattle. Billy Bloomquist has a run batted in, and the right-handed batter takes a hook for a strike. Bloomquist has a strikeout, a squeeze bunt, a sacrifice for RBI number 19. Ibanez in section will be facing El Duque in the 6th. The right-hander's pitch is swung out and lifted high in the air, short right center field. Out goes Iguchi, the second baseman, puts it away, 1 out.
The South Bank Teachers Night comes your way Wednesday, September 21st. White Sox and Indians. Chicagoland area teachers receive specially priced.
Ibanez 0 for 2 with a couple of ground outs, a hot shot past Konerko and Iguchi into right field. First pitch swinging, Ibanez is on, and that's the 5th hit for Seattle. 2 belonged to Richie Sexson. 1 was a gift. The White Sox couldn't see the ball. Trio of White Sox in short center field. Brian Anderson couldn't find the ball in the twilight. Now the lights have taken full effect. Sexson is hitting .262, 32 home runs and 94 RBIs. He used to play for the Cleveland Indians. The pitch by Hernandez, foul ball back to the screen.
Likes that first pitch. That was in on his hands. Different than the last time up. He got something floating away and did a single to center.
This is the only game going on in the American League as Boston did finish off Detroit 9-8
a while ago.
0-1 on Sexson. Sexson is grounded into 11 double plays. The pitch. Swing and a miss. A fastball in. We were talking about how to pitch him last time.
Yeah, so the pitch him in, you got a chance. Now you can go away with a breaking pitch down and away, and they may run Ibanez. Not that he steals a lot, but they may run him here.
He has 7 steals and 10 attempts. Ibanez leads at first. A look over the shoulder by El Duque. The runner goes. The pitch is outside a ball. The throw to second on the back. They got him. Iguchi was able to hold on to the baseball.
2-4 on the caught stealing. I thought he was going. He was.
Oh, what a throw by Brzezinski right down in the sliding path.
You look for opportunities that will get you to a point of scoring a run. Not that you're taking the bat out of the hand of Sexson. You think that the breaking pitch is going to be delivered. It was. But Ibanez slid right into the tag by Iguchi.
Iguchi fell to the seat of his pants and managed to hold on to the ball. Curve outside. 2-2 on Richie Sexson. 2 outs, nobody on, and the Mariners lead 2-1 in the bottom of the 6th inning. A good throw, good tag, and Ibanez was history at second base. The line by El Duque, the high leg kick, the pitch, right down the middle, he got it.
Looking for a breaking ball.
The strikeout is the 4th. A called 3rd strike on Richie Sexson, the 4th strikeout for El Duque. We're going to the 7th in Seattle, 2-1 Mariners.
ESPN 8-1.
After 6, 2-1 in favor of Seattle. White Sox about hit Mariners 6-5. No errors so far tonight. The main dot is ready to go in the 7th inning. The Mariners lead by 1. Here's it.
The difference in the game is when in your free alpha, the catcher is a fly ball. Fly ball by center field. He comes up straight up. About an hour and 20 minutes, an hour and 30 minutes to capture Columbus. Playing roll up the first baseline. 1-1 now on Blum. That was foul territory. And when he walks off the mound, it's almost like Freddie Garcia walking off the mound. His delivery is a little bit different than it probably should be. But he's the match, and he's going to be the same for Freddie. 1-1. Gets into the line to a 3-2 pitch. Murph from Spaulding to the deck area. It's been picked up by Brian Anderson. Might be flipped into the dugout or the stands. Puts it to a man in the first row. Tomorrow's pitching matchup. It's Jerome Pinheiro for the Mariners. Jose Contreras for the Sox. There's a fastball high, and that is noteworthy. He has walked his 5th man. 5th man in almost 36 innings. Remarkable for a man of 19 years old, or a young man, I should say. So Walt could go with the 8 strikeouts, and the Mariner minds in the dugout are turning quickly. Here's Anderson. He goes deep and tries to really keeping it from up. Freddie Garcia gave up a home run, lost 1-0. The White Sox won yesterday 2-1. 0-1 the count on Brian Anderson. Uribe will draw notice. Hernandez is back safely. No tag applied by first baseman Richie Sexton. There are a few games going on right now. 7th inning, Mets lead 1-0 in San Francisco. Same score in Los Angeles. Houston leads there in the 5th. American League, they're all done except this one. Next one is going to fall over the net behind home plate. Now 0-2 on Brian Anderson. Supply base goes up to the home plate. I'll let it go another. He didn't get the silent treatment on that. Here comes Price. That toll was paid.
Oh, whatever.
Price is going out there. Settle this guy down.
Weissman here, Chicago's premier home builder. Makes another $100 to homer in his big league career.
He was dealing, and then all of a sudden, blackjack was played by Brian Anderson for the second time. So Anderson leads the Mariners 3-2. See, almost going to bunch that one strike anyway.
Give Uribe credit. He doesn't talk a lot for getting on base ahead.
No, for a guy who walked 4 coming in. 0-1 popped up behind home plate on the play. I didn't know if it was going to get out, but it certainly had that sound to it. And also, you get a read off the outfielders. Ibanez just said, I'll go back here, but this is hopeless. The 0-2 to Timo. Bouncer towards second, charging Bloomquist, plays a waist-high hop, flips underhand to first to second. They get Timo Perez by a strike. The White Sox are on the 7th. Not before they get 2 runs on 1 hit. A 2-out walk to Uribe, Anderson's second home run of the game. Fans will stand for the 7th inning stretch here at Safeco Field. Get the feeling. We head to the home half of the 7th here in Seattle. The Mariners coming up. White Sox lead 3-2. He has 2 homers. He hit one in the top half of the 7th with Uribe aboard on a 2-out walk. If you're just joining us, 3 runs, 7 hits for the Sox, 2 on 5 for Seattle. Beltre to lead it off. First one was over his head. Ball 1. There's a swing and a shot to third. Blum gets a waist-high hop, throws to first. That'll take care of Beltre. Over 40,000 here tonight, John.
We have 40,431 paid to watch the White Sox in Seattle in Game 1 of the series. If you think you're good, why not hit with a wood bat?
Jesus, Morgan, Rhodes with the infield third and first. Here's a swing, one off the end of the bat, top foul territory. Canerco comes down, will run past the bat right now, make the catch. The Mariners go 1-2-3. Orlando Hernandez retired the last 4. He also had a top stealing in the 6th. Last 6 on the got them onto the 8-3-2 White Sox. 3 runs, 7 hits for the Sox, 2 on 5 for Seattle. The difference in the game. Night Brian Anderson is very in center field. He's got 2 homers in one of the third, a 2-run job in the 7th. So it's Anderson leading your meet, Corey Alva, 3-2. Corey Alva scored both runs. The second run he scored in the 5th on his first American League homer. He scored one of the thirds on a squeeze bunt by Bloomquist. J.J. Putz is on the pitch here. J.J. is 4-5, 51st game on average of 3.75. Numbers on Felix Hernandez, 7 innings, 7 hits, 3 runs earned, 1 walk. That was to Uribe, and he paid for that 8 strikeouts and 2 Anderson home runs. But the play-by-play here in the 8th, here's John.
All right, Ed Farmer, want to know the count on Iguchi. Tadahito takes another high pitch. 2 balls, no strikes. A base hit for Tadahito in the 6th inning after a couple of groundouts. A 1-for-3 game going. 3-2 White Sox. The pitch. There's a fastball for a strike. 94 miles an hour. 112 pitches through 7 innings. 80 in the strike zone for 19-year-old Felix Hernandez. Big swing and foul back to the screen by Gucci.
Jason seems only about him this quarter.
You know that.
You can ask for anything.
I don't think Mr. Babasi will be including him in any trade talks. But pitches, and there's a high fly ball toward fellow countryman Ichiro in right field. He backs up. It's a one-handed grab, retiring Tadahito Iguchi. One out in the eighth. There have been some good players from over from Japan.
Shame, we get shortchanged because Sadaharu old. Never got the chance.
They had a chance to meet him at the 1990 World Series. He was friends with Johnny Smith. Mustang.
He did. He stand on
In Boston.
I think all their games get made up whether you're in contention or not. Get a typhoon in there, you could be playing for a few months.
Woods pitches, and there's a ground ball to third. Two steps to the right for Beltray. This throw across. A good one this time, and Everett is out, two away. 2 outs in the eighth inning with the White Sox leading 3-2. And here's Paul Konerko.
This guy's no walk to the park.
No, he's not.
His arm and throws in the mid-90s.
Mateo, and we know about Jeff Nelson. And Eddie Guardado, he hasn't lost much of anything at all since leaving Minnesota. One of the tops in the league in saves.
Here in Seattle, he's almost every day.
In Minnesota, he was every day.
Yes, he was.
And Nathan, he hasn't missed a beat. All-star with the Twins. Here's the pitch to Konerko, and he takes just above the bell the ball.
A friend of mine who's passed away, Kevin Murphy, was scouting for the Twins. He's the fellow responsible for signing Eddie Guardado. I remember when he first got to the big leagues, they didn't think much of him. Well, they refined him, I'll say that.
There's a fastball, hum baby. That had something on it. 95 miles an hour down the middle. 1 ball, 1 strike on Konerko. It's nice to see Terry Ryan, Billy Smith.
Yeah. Eric Curry.
Eric Curry there with the Minnesota Twins.
My locker mate spring training when I was with the White Sox in Sarasota.
He teed me up. We were arguing fair or foul on the ball went off Konerko's glove in the 9th inning. I got teed up twice.
Yes, you did.
But I wasn't going out of the dome.
Yes, I remember you were teed off also.
I was. Here's a swing and a foul by Konerko, and he goes limping up the first baseline. Eric is an official, NCAA official. He said he called Hank Nichols, the supervisor of the NCAA official.
And he agreed with him.
And we were talking about which umpire. He said, well, whoever is in the area, that's fine.
Oh, that's good.
Make the call. That's fine in the NCAA basketball.
This, no, not Major League Baseball.
Or even an NCAA baseball.
Well, fans are waving. Maybe they want Konerko to hit one.
I'll wave back.
I've waved them many times. Now they finally got the idea.
40,000 plus tonight. 40,431 paid at Safeco Field. A beautiful, beautiful ballpark in Seattle.
I got to say this, when you're pitching and you see this, you deliver and you go, what is that?
J.J. Putz works from the stretch with the bases empty. Konerko takes a fastball, fell high, he called a ball.
Lundqvist was running to the dugout. Well, I'll let you know when it's a strike. Remember I did that once in the Orioles show. That means we'll let you know it's a strike by the crack of the bat. The crack of the bat has come from one person on it for the Sox Anderson.
Okay, there's some clever things that come from the dugout. That's a good one.
And then there's some that you don't want to hear from the dugout when they get on your family.
The 2-2 pitch. A swing and a drive. Deep left center field. Back goes Hernandez. He makes the catch at the wall.
First time quickness got that down.
The White Sox are out 1-2-3. Though Konerko gave out number 3 a ride. We're going to the bottom of the 8th in Seattle. The White Sox are leading 3-2.
ESPN AM 1000.
To catch. Jeremy Reed is job number 1 in the 8th inning, and El Duque is retired 5 in a row.
You know, watching batting practice today, watching Cooper throw BP. I brought back some memories of when I had stopped playing and I was trying batting practice when I'd be around the Orioles. I was a Major League advanced scout for a couple of years. And I'd say, go ahead, we're going to throw BP, game conditions. And, you know, I had pitched a number of games at the Major League level. Went out that first time was over there. I've been there, you know, 2 or 3 years.
The pitch to Torrealba. He takes a strike right down the middle. First ball fastball from El Duque.
Sam Snyder, their bullpen catcher, taught me through the entire thing like this. I needed to
Another changeup.
2 strikes is never a problem to get this guy to. It's that last one.
One of the toughest guys to double up in baseball in past years. He has grounded into 4 this season. If he hits the ball hard to Iguchi, the White Sox can double up Ichiro. Now the pitch. High pop foul off to the left. Blum moves over on the track near the stands. He has room and makes the catch.
He had some visitors over there trying to help him catch it. And they're not Sox fans.
2 outs, and Willie Bloomquist is coming up. A.J. Brzezinski is on his way to the mound. He has been sent out there.
That's a big out.
Bloomquist has popped out to Iguchi in right center. Suicide squeeze bunt for an RBI. And a strikeout swinging back in the first.
I was talking to La Russa tonight. He and I go way back. And he was summoned from AAA Des Moines at the time to become the Sox manager back in '79. That's his first major league win.
He was a shortstop and infielder in the Kansas City A's organization.
Number 1 pick, I think.
The pitch is swung on and fouled back, an inside fastball.
And I remember he and I had dinner this winter during Sox Fest at Ditka Steakhouse and with Jerry Reinsdorf. Clutch was there, Richard Clutchall, Bertucci boys. And La Russa said, you know, I got to tell you, you saved the first game of my first win in the big leagues, and that was the only time you got a 1, 2, 3. I said, yes. That's true.
You did save other games, though.
I did.
0-1, lazy toss over to first base. So
we
it wasn't happy with the sign.
Tony
Oh, we do.
Tonight for passing George Sparky Anderson. And now John McGraw is next on his list.
1 strike, 2 outs. The pitch by El Duque, a sidearm breaking ball. It's slapped to left center field, hit hard, and now down to the wall. Here's Torrealba coming on around, and the throw to third, safe. Willie Bloomquist has tripled in the tying run. He didn't swing all that hard, but he met it, and he hit the ball to the gap, getting the ball past Timo Perez.
We got a no game.
Well, that's proof, Ed. You don't have to swing all that hard to watch the ball fly. That's the second triple this season for Bloomquist. And Torrealba has scored all 3 Seattle runs.
Here comes Ozzie. I know. Everybody's thinking if he had it to do over again, probably would have gone to the bullpen, but Hernandez was pitching so well. Then again, so was Felix Hernandez. So Ozzie's going to the mound to talk to Orlando. And he'll talk to him and say, look, can you get this guy or not? Because if you can't, I'm going to the bullpen for Cots. And he told him, let me in.
A tie game at 3 in the bottom of the 8th inning. Ibanez, first pitch swinging, got a base hit in the 6th inning. And now he has Bloomquist at third. Bloomquist has driven in 2 of the 3 runs, and Torrealba has scored all 3 tonight. 3-3. The totals are identical. 3 runs, 7 hits, no errors.
It's Anderson 3, Torrealba 3.
That ball was hit in the right spot by Bloomquist. It hit down and rolled all the way to the wall near the 388 marker.
Might play Konerko a step towards the line at first.
The pitch by El Duque is in the dirt and blocked by Brzezinski. A nice stop. That's a run save.
It certainly is.
Curveball that bounced in front of the plate.
Bloomquist was 0 for 3 with a sacrifice squeeze bunt. A run batted in. Or I should say he was 0 for 2 with that sack. Now he's 1 for 3.
Bloomquist leads in foul ground to third. The pitch to Ibanez. A swing and a high pop fly. Foul on the right side. Konerko moves over on the track. He's under it. He makes the catch. And El Duque did have enough to get through the 8th inning, retiring Ibanez, leaving the go-ahead run Bloomquist at third. But Torrealba, who singled with 1 out, came in on Willie Bloomquist's triple. We're going to the 9th, a brand new game in Seattle, tied at 3.
ESPN AM 1000.
Get too far, then you're going to have to cut him. I remember Ben McDonald liked to have those strings hanging, and
he had strings attached.
he did have them attached, then he had them detached.
Seattle scored in the 3rd, the 5th, and the 8th. The White Sox. Anderson home run in the 3rd, and a 2-run Brian Anderson homer in the 7th. It will take 2 first runners to get to Brian Anderson. A game against the Arizona Cardinals, Frank? They did.
Yeah, good. They did a beautiful play. That's on the corner side of the kingdom.
Oh, no, I say they did. They had a chance to win. They had a chance. They lost.
I'm retracting the beautiful.
Late in the game. I had to do a double take on that one. The moment I said that, they had a chance to win. Here's Dye. The White Sox have a chance when they have Dye in there.
Did you get that?
1/3 of an inning, 1 pitch for George Sherrill. Working from the stretch with the bases empty. Mateo's pitch. Outside a ball.
I kept running over his name, George Sherrill, and I thought it might have been a quartet. I think that's what it was, but it was Shearing, wasn't it? George Shearing quartet?
I'm not sure. The pitch by Mateo, and it's a breaking ball low.
That's a quick slider.
2-0 on Dye, who likes the ball down.
And when I say a quick slider, I'm not talking about the velocity. It's probably 81, 83 miles an hour, but it has a quick break to it.
Main doubled and was up his second inning. Mateo works for the first and second to right. The pitch. Swing and a foul ball back, and Dye had a home run swing.
Now he's going to throw him a slider, I think.
As I'm thinking about that Bears game, I think Bobby Ingram used to be a receiver for the Bears, playing for Seattle. Had a big catch late in the game against the. That's a fortunate facility they threw out. The 2-2 pitch. Here comes from Mateo, a swing and a shot that goes over the third base bag and gets past Beltran. Down the left field line. Here's the throw by Ibanez in a second. Not in time. That's a double for Dye. And how did the ball get by Beltran?
Well, we called a game of inches, and never more was that more defined than right there. When the teams went together, and the ball was hit so hard that they tried to catch it down the line.
On a fastball.
It's at least 90.
That was 90 miles an hour. The sprint on South Speed gun. Seattle tied the game with 2 outs in the 8th. Hayden Hermanson got back in the bullpen. Working from the stretch, Steven Mateo. He takes 1, keeps it second to pitch. Low ball. 2-1 on the walk. For 3, 2 comebackers, pitcher and a called third strike. Ball was switch-headed, batting left-handed. Game to the White Sox from the San Diego Padres. Look to second base. Mateo's 2-1 pitch, a swing and a pop foul off to the left, and playable by Beltran. The third baseman makes the catch. The White Sox got a big 2-out hit in the 7th when Uribe extended the inning with a walk. Anderson hit his second big league home run. Both homers tonight. Let's see if Uribe can come through with a big 2-out hit here. Or extend the inning to Brian Anderson. Blomquist came in from second base. Torrealba comes back to the plate now. 2 outs and Dye on second. Jermaine doubled the 2 outs in the 3rd and was left there. And the 2 outs, he's on second base here in the 9th inning in a 3-3 game. The infield is balanced for Uribe. The outfielders bunch up the middle, giving up the lines. Mateo with a check on second. The pitch. Strike 1 on the outside corner.
I think Torrealba knows Uribe in the National League. He was with the Giants, and Juan was with the Colorado Rockies. He's going to have to make the right decision. left it on the fastball. That was more like a change.
1-2 on Uribe. Felix Hernandez struck out 8, walking 1 over 7 innings tonight. He won't be involved in the decision. El Duque pitched the first 8 innings for the White Sox, giving up 3 runs on 7 hits. Mateo shakes off a couple of signs, and now he agrees with his catcher, Yorbi Torrealba. The 1-2 pitch to Juan Uribe. A slider way outside. That was in the left-handed batter's box. 2-2. Now, if that's a high fastball, Uribe probably could have chased it.
Or hit it hard.
And you think right-handed batter can't catch up to that high fastball, Uribe's probably this time. 3.
Mr. Football, Mark Silverman. Don't miss more weight.
Pitching line on Orlando Hernandez. 8 innings, 7 hits, 3 runs. He hit a batter. He hit Torrealba, the catcher, in the 3rd. That turned into a run. I do not have him walking a batter and striking out 3. The last strikeout he got was Bencourt in the 5th. He gives way to Cliff Polite. Did more than 3 strikeouts? 4?
He got Sexton.
Oh, yeah, he got Sexton. He got Sexton in the 6th. Swinging. So he gives way to Clifford Polite. Polite 6-0, 54th game. The save, earned an average of 2.25.
Let's pause 10 seconds here for station identification on the White Sox Baseball Network.
WMVP Chicago.
With Ed Farmer, I'm John Rooney at Safeco Field in Seattle, Washington. 3-all in the bottom of the 9th inning, and here's Richie Sexton. He takes a slider down and away. Sexton, Beltre, Dobbs. The Mariners need a run to win. This guy has hit 32 home runs. Polite's pitch. Sexton swings and misses another slider. Polite surrendered a 2-run homer to Nick Punto Wednesday. But opponents are hitting just 175, down from a 262 average last season.
This is Polkat.
The 1-1 pitch. Sexton drives it to the gap. Left center field on the run. Timo Perez. He makes the catch. That one actually hooked right to Timo.
Probably got it just a little towards the end of the bat.
One big out in the 9th inning, and here's Edson Beltre. He is 18. 0-3 tonight. Struck out the winning run is on with 1 out. Dobbs has grounded out, fouled out, and he hit a flat ball to Timo for an out in the 4th inning.
Don Cooper, the Scottish pitching coach, on the phone with the bullpen.
Punto hit his home run while batting left-handed and homered off the lead at the Metrodome. His left-handed pitcher, Greg Dobbs. Dobbs with a widespread stance, rocking back and forth from the batter's box. From the stretch, Polite's pitch is in there, a strike. That's a 93-mile-an-hour fastball. The Mets bat in the 9th at San Francisco, leading 1-0. Houston 2-1 over the Dodgers in the 8th.
Robert Jenks has joined Marte, and he's, according to what he told me in the pregame show, he's left over 20 tickets for friends and family tonight.
Well, I'm sure that's right. Polite looks over the shoulder and pitches to Dobbs. A foul ball backing out of play. After throwing sliders to the first 2 hitters, Polite's going right after Dobbs' fastball. And Cliff has a good one.
Yes, he does. 9-5.
Against Saban Beltre. That's their state I'll throw the upper deck off to the left.
That's when you throw over there. That's that front back to the base. He's protecting his helmet.
2 strikes to count on the Seattle designated hitter. Dobbs is playing in his 13th game this season with the Mariners. He is 10 for 53, batting 189. But he has home run power. Now the pitch. In the dirt. Down to both knees. Brzezinski blocks it, keeping Beltre at first base. Tomorrow night, Jose Contreras faces Joel Pinheiro. Airtime 8:30 Central for our pregame show. I'll move to first and back in safely Beltre. Our score is tied at 3. We're in the bottom of the 9th inning. Game 1 of our 3-game series. Dobbs is batting. Here's Polite's 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He changed him up and struck him out.
I think you're right. I think that was a change.
Yuniesky Betancourt is 0 for 3. Fly out, strikeout, and a foul out.
Beltre has tried 3 steals. He's got 2 successful. I think he may run here with Betancourt up.
Dobbs a strikeout victim. Now Betancourt with Beltre at first, taking his lead. He doesn't go. The pitch outside, ball 1 on Betancourt. On deck, Jeremy Reed. Rather see him batting in the 10th inning. The runner goes, big jump, and here's a pop foul out of play to the right side. You called it, Farmio, but that foul ball sends Beltre back to first.
The reason I say I thought he was going to run, you got a guy who does not have a hit tonight, Betancourt, with a strikeout. You want him to stay in, so you make him believe he's got to protect the runner, which he does. And they stay on the baseball a little longer. I don't think he runs here.
Boston won 9-8 over Detroit. New York 5-1 over Kansas City. The Red Sox keep a 2.5 game lead over the Yankees. The Indians have won 9-3 over Toronto. The White Sox and Mariners are tied at 3 here. A move to first, and Beltre is safe. 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th inning. We go to the 10th. Brian Anderson, Timo Perez, and Tadahito Iguchi are coming up. The White Sox have a bench of Aaron Rowan, Chris Widger, and Pablo Ozuna. Creedy is listed, but he's unavailable tonight.
I don't think he could see action tonight.
Another move to first. Beltre just gets back safely.
I think he's in a second stage lead. Well, I know that, but I don't think he's going. Could be wrong, but I just believe he's going to get a big lead and then, you know, just stay there.
The Polite is going after Yuniesky Betancourt. 1-1 the count from the stretch. Now the pitch. A fastball, strike ball.
Now I think he's going.
1-2. Betancourt is the 7th place hitter for Seattle. The Mariners have left-handed batting Dave Hansen, right-handed hitting Miguel Ojeda, Mike Morse, and Jamal Strong available off the bench tonight. Polite with a 1-2 pitch. Here it comes, a swing and a fly to right field. Dye moves back. He's there. He has it while running toward the line. We're going to extra innings for the 2nd straight day. The White Sox won 2-1 in Minnesota yesterday. Tonight we go to the 10th inning in Seattle, tied at 3.
ESPN AM 1000.
Ryan Simmons out of Michigan, a center fielder with 2 swings in a row. That being 8 and 3. Just didn't put the ball at all. White Sox. He could run. He'll get the ball in the ninth. Pitch by Mateo, and it is taken low. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I don't think for a second Troy Alba did not talk to Mateo in the dugout and say, you know, this guy is coming out for leading off the inning. He can really swat him.
He's had a couple of Richie Sexton-like swings over to left and left center field. Mateo's 1-1 pitch to Brian Anderson. He swings, and this will foul out of play to the right side, 1-2. Timo Perez waits in the on-deck area, then Tadahito Iguchi. The White Sox in extra innings are 7-6. But they're 7-1 in extra inning games on the road.
Yeah. Figure that one. Arizona's in the slump up there. Down to fight still. Phoenix 11-3 in the ninth.
No longer ago, that was a tie game.
Brian Anderson reaches and hits a deep fly to center. Back throws Reed. The ball's over his head and off the wall. Anderson strips into second with a leadoff double.
That was nice.
On and a double. For
Very big lead there. Mateo's pitch out's called. Nothing's on. 1 ball, 1 strike. I love this game. Absolutely love the inside part of the game. They're showing up here in the 10th inning. What's Ozzie going to do? What's Hargrove going to do?
I think if Higuchi gets 2 strikes, I think you squeeze that. They're expecting that. A little cork shot gets the run in.
The infield is in tight. The outfielders play in left, a little bit in center for Reed. The pitch on the way. Higuchi checks his swing on a slider outside. He didn't go, according to first base umpire Bob Davidson. That was close. 2-1 on Tadahito, who has driven in 49 runs in his rookie season of Major League Baseball. Batting .278, and he has hit 12 home runs. Adrian Beltre plays about 7 or 8 feet off the third base bag and at the edge of the grass with the infield pulled in. Anderson leads at third. A look over there by Mateo. The pitch. Higuchi fouls it over the screen.
I think you can squeeze now.
2-2. Joey Cora just said something to Brian Anderson. Anderson says something back to Joy. Sexton at first, Bloomquist at second, Betancourt at short, Beltre at third, play in tight. The outfielders play toward right field, and now here's your Vitorialba going out to the mound.
He forgot what he called. Because as soon as he went through the signs, he wasn't sure.
So he's out there saying, what was that sign again?
Yeah, do you remember what I called? Because you're supposed to be in charge.
Marte is getting ready in the bullpen. Justin Hermanson has been throwing out there. Bobby Jenks has been warming. Polite worked through the bottom of the 9th inning, sending the game to the 10th. With 1 out, a runner at third. The 2-2 pitch.
Higuchi hits it down the left field line. It hits down foul. Just foul.
Call it a game of inches? Yeah. A few inches. That was it. That was a hanging slider. They get those back usually.
Tadahito comes back to the home plate area. He picks up the bat.
I missed by less than a half a foot.
Oh, that was so close.
Usually when you get away with one of those, you don't make that mistake. You're going to get this ball down and away. A lot of times pitchers will throw a breaking ball in the dirt, and the catcher's got to block it.
Carl Everett is on deck. Here's another big pitch in our game tonight. The 2-2 pitch with a runner at third. Mateo deals to Higuchi, a swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 92-mile-an-hour fastball. 2 strikeouts for Mateo. He has pitched an inning and 2/3, giving up a couple of doubles. He's pitched an inning and a third, giving up a couple of doubles. Carl Everett has 1 hit in 4 at-bats. 2 strikeouts, a single. Those 3 at-bats were against 19-year-old right-hander Felix Hernandez.
Sexton's off the line at least 15 feet at first base.
Anderson leads at third. From the stretch, Mateo's pitch. Everett takes low, something off speed.
I think they'd rather face Konerko than Everett.
Anderson doubled leading off the 10th. Moved up on a sacrifice by Perez. Higuchi just missed hitting a double down the left field line, then struck out. Here's Mateo's 1-0 pitch to Carl Everett. The pitch on the way, a swing and a miss. Everett tried to park it. A high fastball, 1-1.
Nelson's warming in their bullpen. And Thornton, a lefty.
3-3. We're in the top of the 10th inning. The White Sox won in 10 innings yesterday at Minnesota. Anderson is 90 feet away at third base. Mateo from the left pitches to Everett, a swing, the pop foul out of play.
You can reserve your own touch, Sculptor. That's a problem.
Polite pitch, fouling it out of play down the left field line. Reed, and then that pass, Jovi Torrealba, has been on 3 times tonight and has scored the 3 Seattle runs. He's on deck. Ichiro after that. Polite is out to work his 2nd inning out of the pen. There's a ground ball to first. Konerko backhands. He tells Cliff, don't worry about it. I'll take it. And he takes it to the bag. 3 unassisted. Each time Torrealba has come to the plate tonight, he's been with 1 out.
And he scored runs each time.
He's up with 1 out in the 10th inning.
He and Anderson are tied at 3. I thought Anderson was going to lead there for a second.
I did too, but his double, the ball short hopped the wall out by the 405 sign.
Well, getting into the 3rd with 1 out, you think you're going to have a run producer and 2 strikeouts at the end.
No, especially with Iguchi and Everett up. But Mateo was just a little bit better. Now the pitch by Polite showing bunt. Torrealba pulls back to take ball 1.
Bring Mateo out for the 11th if we get there.
Right now, no one's warming up in the bullpen. So it looks like Hargrove has that in mind. And he's pitched well, pitched out of trouble. We're in the bottom of the 10th, tied at 3. The pitch by Polite, a swing and a high fly ball. Brian Anderson comes running in, still running in short center. He makes the catch. Jovi, you're out.
Only fitting that Anderson would catch Torrealba's fly.
Keep in mind, fans, if you weren't with us when Ichiro was up the last time, Ed Farmer said, you worry about this guy getting an extra base hit, but in situations like this, he tries to hit the ball out.
He does.
He hit a slam, the 3rd of his career in Texas yesterday.
There's a sign in right field that has 51, area 51. That's come under some fire over the last 10 years. That's in the state of Nevada.
Here's Ichiro, and he takes low ball 1. Ichiro's 1 for 4.
Saw it on the Discovery Channel. Watch that sometime.
Sometimes.
Sure.
I mean, through the course of a baseball season, I think
Watch
we
it.
watch every channel at least once.
I think I went through the channels only maybe 200 times today.
Ichiro is the batter. Cliff Polite the pitcher. The pitch over the low.
And I said the last time up, this time up, we're going the same way. He's trying to hit a home.
Now he's looking for something to drive on 2-0. Aiming his bat at the pitcher. Now holding it over the left shoulder. The pitch to the left-handed hitter. High 3-0.
Not a big fan of that. Don't care for that too much. Guys point the bat, you know.
3-0 on Ichiro Suzuki. Willie Bloomquist is on deck, and he's driven in 2 runs tonight. 3-3 for the White Sox and Seattle in the bottom of the 10th inning. The pitch by Polite. Swing and a miss. He was trying to park that one, wasn't he?
He had the green light on 3-0. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's trying to hit a home. Well, he was getting a fast ball, and even Ichiro, when he got it, he was going to swing at it. Not a strike.
Now 3-1 on the Seattle right fielder. Polite kicks and deals. A swing, and he popped him up. Foul territory. Third baseman Jeff Blum makes the catch. We're going to the 11th at Seattle. Tied to 3. Julio Mateo comes out to work the 11th inning for Seattle. He has to face the middle of the White Sox order. We're tied at 3. And to call the 11th, here's Ed.
I've actually on Mateo praying right now, and prayers were answered for Julio in the 10th. A leadoff Anderson double, a bunt by Perez got him the 3rd, then he whiffed the next 2 batters, Iguchi and Everett, to get out of it. We're tied at 3 here on the 11th. 9 hits for the Sox, 7 for Seattle. Konerko, Brzezinski, and then Dye to follow. Torrealba taking enough time to go through the signs. How many pitches does he have? Here it is to Konerko. He has the right one, line drive left side, foul. And let the charm life get into that a little bit more, because Iguchi, before he struck out, missed extra bases with a line drive down the left field line to the corner by less than a half a foot. Career against Julio Mateo. Konerko doesn't have a hit. This is his 7th time facing. He is 0 for 6. From the set, right at the belt. There's the 0-1. Swinging a towering pop up right side. Sexton over by the dugout. over, and then the ball falls in the first row. And I think Jamie Moyer was going to stop Richie Sexton, or tries to, anyway. Tomorrow the pitching matchup is Joel Pinheiro against Jose Contreras. We start out with the pregame show at 8:30 Central Time. So let's say you join Brian Duggan, and then John and I have the first pitch about 5 minutes past 9.
And Jamie Moyer is going to pitch the getaway game here against Freddie Garcia.
He pitched well in Chicago and got a loss. Bigger Felton was not happy with that. I think he got a loss. He went deep into the game. Going through the count on Clemente. First base time pitching rubber as Mateo worked on.
Beat Moyer from the set.
Infield. Outfield deep.
The next one.
Swing the lines out to right. You see we're almost in his tracks.
He just put 1 foot up and 1 foot back, and that was it. Made the catch.
Here's doing the hokey pokey. There's the line out to the right, and there's Brzezinski. AJ tonight, no. 2 strikeouts, 0 for 4. He can't hit a home run, and he gets it in the first pitch right down the middle. He's going to hit it hard. Vizcaíno is warming in the bullpen. There's the pitch to AJ. Breaking ball hit high in the air down the right field line, foul for strike 1. Not sure if that had home run distance. I think it would have been short of 326 mark. It's 330 down the left field line, 326 to right. And your best chance of hitting a home run here usually is to right field. Although Anderson, he's hit a couple, one to the bullpen and left, and then one straightaway center field. So did Torrealba. There's a slider in the dirt. Did he go around? They fielded the third base umpire Joe Brinkman said he did. I thought he had left 1-1. I thought he swung at this.
Ryder could hurt his back trying to hold up a swing. I don't think that's a swing.
I don't think that was on a monitor the same.
He kind of went around with that one.
If he made contact, it was gone. 1-1 outside 2-1. They showed it on the monitor, and he took a full swing one-handed.
It was like magic.
The one we saw, the one we saw, he held up the swing with his body. Oh, I thought he'd gone too far, but the third base umpire, the guy who counts, thought he stopped at the time. Guarding the line at first is Saxon. Mateo from the set with the bases empty and 1 down. Here's the 2-1 to AJ. Swinging a high fly to play to the left. Mateo came on in the 9th. Sherrill got Brzezinski on a roller to first, and Mateo came in, gave up a double to Die. Pop out by Blum and a strikeout by Uribe, and that was it. In the 10th, leadoff double by Anderson, sacrifice bunt by Timo, and then 2 strikeouts bailed him out. We are in the 11th, the Great Northwest, and today exemplified that statement. It was a swing and follow play because it was a great day.
Wasn't it, though?
All the other games of baseball over. We're in the 11th.
The waterfront was busy, the market area.
No longest game this year was 16 innings, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
There's another 2-2. Brzezinski swinging a comeback off the glove. Lundqvist behind second, hands it off, down on throw to first. He beat it. Throw was offline also. Brzezinski has a single. He can first to down. If he runs it down, Gardner, do you run for Brzezinski?
Let's see what Alfie has in mind, because he has Ozuna available to run and then Widger to catch.
That's all go left there. Lundqvist, nice play, but the throw was poor. And Brzezinski, I think, will see the throw. That's a nice time to get the chance to play off. You got 2 doubles and 4 official tonight. Brzezinski leads him first. Mateo checks him. And the set to pitch Jermaine. Inside, ball 1. Okay, check that. The way Paul strike.
Oh, it was. Looked up and in. If Guy gets a double here, does Brzezinski score? say it's a double to left center or just to the right field side of Jeremy Reed?
I don't think so. I hope he does.
And if Ichiro gets his hands on the ball, no, he does not.
There's the 0-1 to Jermaine. Fouled straight back. Now he's down the count 0-2. Mateo has that staying power tonight. When he gets somebody on, seems to turn up the velocity, and the command of his slider gets a little better. One out, one out. Trying to break through to the right here on the left. That was Reed. Long on the first one, Mateo. He delivers no 2 pitch. The guy takes it high. 1-2.
Torrealba was standing tall, watching out.
I think they just want to throw it up there. Give him a pitch upstairs. Come back with a slider. Sometimes the slider's not always to the outside corner. A lot of times the guys throw a slider triangle up there. Or they throw it inside. The guy jumps out of the way. 1 out, 1 out. 1-2 pitch to the man. Got swing. Did he go around? First base umpire says no. He calls it. Davidson at first. You've got to commit to the swing. You do that, he's not going to call it. Do you want to roll? Krasinski is the one he has to make sure Mateo pitches. He doesn't go. The 2-2. Swing on, foul, the jump on his foot. Howard needs his bowl, I should say 2 balls and 2 strikes on Die. And the thing to remember is that Jermaine Die, by the way, is playing and not feeling well. Got maybe a head cold, and he said his throat was a little scratchy. 10 hits for the Sox. The Mariners have 7. Yeah, we're tied at 3 in the 11th. Krasinski leads from first, 2-2 pitch. Got him on a slider. This is his 4th strikeout.
Seattle pitchers have a total of 12 strikeouts tonight.
There's Blum. Pitcher is strikeout. Another comeback with a pitch on a pop out from third baseman Alvaro and foul territory. Throw to the pitch. He wasn't expecting that. To the side straddle hot to get that. They're asking one of the fans to leave, John. I know the fellows have been hearing yell, but no run, 1 hit, runner left. Some of the swing at 7. Bottom of the 11th. Underway. Tyson Mariners 3-8.
Stephen won earlier. Minnesota lost. The Twins fell at Texas 6-0. So here are the Twins at 67 and 61. They are 12 games back right now. And Los Angeles, the Angels lost tonight. Oakland and Texas won. Oakland is only a game and a half back for the division.
That's unbelievable. Vizcaino comes in, 51st game, 5 up, 5 down, earning an average of 3.61. We are tied at 3 here on the 11th.
Khalid did a nice job out of the pen.
2 innings, a walk, and a strikeout. From the set, the pitch. Swing, a pop-up down the first base line. Camerco plays dance-a-thon with the first base umpire, Scott Davidson. As they were dancing, the ball hit on the track and bounced up into the stands for strike 1. Bob Davidson, love the guy. One of my favorites. Makes his home in Denver. A huge hockey fan. It's Blomquist, Ibanez, and Sexton for Seattle here in the 11th. Blomquist tied the game in the 8th with the triples. And the pitch outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fans are whipping this place into a frenzy now. About 25, 30 of them, but that's the applause we'll get around. Resounding maybe at one time. 1-1 pitch. Swung and a miss. 1-2. Chased a slider. Wasn't ready for it. Was ready for the heat. Didn't get it. Seattle is 54-72. The White Sox are trying to win game number 78. First team to 80, the Cardinals of St. Louis. They're 81-48 right now with their loss. There's a swing and a miss. See you later to Willie Bloomquist. People are howling, aren't they?
They are for Raul. A wild card race. New York, Oakland, Cleveland. They're in a virtual tie. That Hunt. Minnesota, be careful now. Minnesota is 4.5 out. Toronto 7.5, 9.5 for Detroit. Baltimore 10 out.
Foley had a single in the 6th. He's 1 for 4 tonight. Pitch to Ibanez. Let's go for ball 1. Jackson is in the on-deck area, far from the little circle that you're supposed to stand in. Very few do. Here's a swing. He popped him up behind home plate, discarding the mask. Brzezinski is under it, makes the catch. 2 down for Sexton. We go to the 12th. Uribe, Anderson, and Perez to bat. And I don't think Mateo will pitch there, but you never know. Hargrove went to him in a hurry. Looks like Nelson is warming in the bullpen alongside Thornton, or Thornton was throwing earlier. Now it's Nelson only. 2 down in the Mariner 11. Pitch to Sexton outside ball 1. Both former Brewers, Sexton and Vizcaino. And Richie has 32 homers. Like to see him get 33 sometime in the distant future. He loves the ball center away. And believe me, he can hit it out of this ball. But I mean out of it. Here's the 1-0.
Chicagoland's premier home building with $100 for the Army Academy Scholarship Fund. That was a bomb, folks. A 2-run homer by Tadahito Iguchi. 5-3 White Sox. And Hargrove left the left-hander Eddie Chicago there, but Hospital running in the pin. There's a pitch, and it's to the
2 outs, 2 runs are in. That's in 1/3 of an inning, 1 hit, 1 run. A.J. Brzezinski steps in. An infield hit the last time up. He's in the 11th inning. 1 for 800. 17 home runs. We're high for him. He singled by Uribe, and he logged home on the Gookies. 2 out, 2 run home. Runners at first and second. Eddie Corcado pitches, and A.J. takes a fastball right there, strike 1.
Double here makes life a lot easier for the Sox.
Merkel gets a big lead at first. Jackson is playing off the line and deep, and there's a swing and a miss, 0-2. A.J. missed that one by 20. In the bottom of the 12th, Beltray, Dobbs, and Betancourt will be coming up. 5, 6, and 7 in the lineup for Hargrove. 5-3 White Sox in the 12th to pitch. A swing and a tap foul.
13 strikeouts tonight for Seattle.
8 belonging to 19-year-old Felix Hernandez. El Duque puts the good game.
That's one mistake of Lundqvist.
That triple to 2 outs in the 8th inning, tied to score 3. If Mr. Brzezinski ripped up the first baseline foul. I'm not saying this can't go. I'm not talking about that. Hermanson was tagged with a blown save yesterday. The pitch. In the dirt, 1-0.
On a line drive to small territory. Just 2 outs.
Bill Scano is the pitcher of record on the left side. On the downside, Jeff Nelson. 5-3 White Sox. Here's a swing and a high fly ball right center field. This belongs to the main guy. He's there. He has it once down in the play. Greg Dobbs is foul out, fly out, ground out, strikeout, 0 for 4. It's not that this guy has just done a home run in the minor for the pitcher. He hit a home run in his first major league at bat. He hit the ball up the top. The first pitch by 9-5. Nelson down out front. And now it's the defense for our team tonight. Billy Clark here in Seattle. Billy Clark and Joe Baker in the studios in downtown Chicago. And for a very good Saturday morning. That's playing in the Central Time Zone. I'm Brett Farmer. I'm John Rennie. Remind you of the final score. The White Sox beat Seattle in 12 innings, 5-3. And Brian Baldwin is here for the first week show. The Canadians are over the early morning. So the next on the White Sox will be in.
About the White Sox 78th win of the season. They're 78-47. That, of course, is the best record in the American League, second best record in all of Major League Baseball. The Seattle Mariners fall to 54-73 with today's 5-3 loss. So many different pieces to talk about in the White Sox season. From the starting pitching to what was just the plate by the rookie.
De la cancha, el libro mantiene la actualidad de popularidad de su héroe y ha motivado a muchas autoridades. Radio Reloj son los 55 minutos. Conmemora efeméride del Ministerio del Interior en Puebla. El 40º edición del partido en el Ministerio del Interior MININC fue recordado en Cienfuegos con la presencia de diversos iniciadores de este proceso. El teniente coronel retirado Oscar Cardoso expresó que la provincia fue escogida para iniciar en el país las actividades políticas por la participación activa del pueblo en las luchas contra la tiranía batatiana de Valdivia, así como también por protagonizar el alzamiento del 5 de septiembre y enfrentar la acción mercenaria en Guajirón. Otro de los fundadores del partido en el MINC, el capitán retirado Pedro Guerra, destacó el orgullo de haber iniciado el proceso político que fortaleció a la institución armada. Mercedes López Acea, primera secretaria del partido en Cienfuegos, significó la relevancia de la efeméride que devino consolidación del MINC. Reportó Lázaro Díez. Radio Reloj. 1:56 minutos. Se vuelve casi anónima la popularidad de Bush. En una encuesta revelada este viernes en Washington, Estados Unidos, se advierte que apenas el 40% de los norteamericanos apoya la gestión del gobierno de George W. Bush. La consultora destaca que la popularidad del mandatario ha venido decreciendo con lentitud pero con firmeza, mientras otras investigaciones confirman la percepción negativa que se tiene en el imperio del trabajo del presidente. Una encuesta realizada por America Research Group advierte que el 58% de la población de Estados Unidos rechaza las políticas de la Casa Blanca y la firma Harris ubica en un 40 la aceptación del gobernante por 48 de lo criticar. La situación económica que enfrenta ese país, el aumento de los precios de la gasolina y la guerra en Irak son los principales problemas que lastran la imagen del gobernante, consideran analistas. Radio Reloj. 1:57 minutos. Exigen en Colombia libertad para los 5. Organizaciones colombianas enviaron este viernes una misiva al fiscal general de Estados Unidos, Alberto González, donde exigen la liberación de los 5 dictadores antiterroristas cubanos detenidos en este país. El documento reclama el nombre de los grupos solidarios de la República de Colombia, la inmediata libertad de Antonio Guerrero, Fernando González, Gerardo Hernández, Ramón Lavanero y René González. El juez señala que de esa forma haría cumplimiento al impuesto por la Corte de Apelaciones para el Enfoque Judicial de Atlanta, que con su decisión puso al descubierto el injusto juicio celebrado en el Tribunal de Miami. Los colombianos solidarios con Cuba agregan en su misiva que el fiscal general de Estados Unidos debe hacer cumplir la ley donde ha sido violada y, por encima de todo, dar inmediata libertad a los 5 quienes han sido detenidos y sentenciados injustamente. Radio Reloj. 1:58 minutos. Naciones Unidas afirma que Irán contribuye a la paz. El director general de la Organización Internacional de Energía Atómica, OEA, Mohamed El Baradei, calificó calificó este viernes de constructiva la reunión sostenida de un alto funcionario iraní sobre el programa nuclear en este estado persa. La revista de prensa indica que durante 2 horas, el funcionario de la ONU, Ali Larijani, secretario del Consejo Nacional Supremo de Seguridad de Irán, intercambiaron impresiones sobre las diferencias entre las partes vinculadas al desarrollo nuclear de esa nación. Versiones de agencias de prensa aseguran que Larijani expresó su compromiso de operar cercanamente con la OEA para solucionar asuntos vinculados a su programa de energía. Irán ha reiterado que su programa se limita al desarrollo pacífico de la energía atómica, pero Estados Unidos pretende agredir verbalmente a Irán con el pretexto de que esos proyectos energéticos son consumidos militares. Los relacionados no son considerados. Declaran esfuerzos de Granma en labores de reducción. El vicepresidente del Consejo de Ministros, José Luis Rodríguez, destacó este viernes los esfuerzos del pueblo de la península de Granma por resarcir los daños ocasionados por el huracán en el menor tiempo posible. El también miembro ministro de Economía y Planificación alcanzó la recuperación integral del territorio al retener viviendas e eléctricas, redes de comunicaciones y otras afectaciones. Además, desearon relaciones rápidas en el traslado y empleo de los materiales oficiales. Los daños fueron grandes y se redujo tiempo para resolver los problemas, pero un calentador ritmo de trabajo realmente se sacó de Felipe Rodríguez. En Gran, el huracán Denise afectó 46.000 viviendas y ya se recuperaron los domingos las 22.000 casas con techos averiados y se conoció que este año se digitalizará la telefonía en Manzanillo y se sumarán otros municipios. La emisora al servicio de la puntualidad. Radio Reloj. 2 de la madrugada. En el año de la Alternativa Bolivariana para las Américas, transmite Radio Reloj desde La Habana, Cuba. Hoy es sábado 27 de agosto de 2005. En 1965 se funda la emisora Radio Calvarín de Villa Clara. Hablándoles, Carlos Jesús Estrada y Giovanni León, seguidamente los titulares del próximo boletín de noticias. Director de la ONU para la Agricultura y Alimentación agradeció colaboración de especialistas cubanos a proyectos de esta entidad. Realiza el comandante en jefe Fidel Castro comparecencia especial en la mesa redonda informativa de este viernes. Comenta el líder cubano sobre el naufragio de la lancha la noche del 16 al 17 de este mes, provocado por la ley asesina de ajuste cubano. En su intervención, Fidel refiere el peligro que este fenómeno extraña a la seguridad nacional. Los titulares continuarán. Radio Reloj. 2 minutos. Ahora continúan los titulares. Bombardeó este viernes la aviación norteamericana una ciudad de la central provincia iraquí de Al-Anbar. Presentaron civiles iraquíes sus últimas propuestas para lograr recuperar la situación de estancamiento en el proceso político. El gobierno japonés a octubre de cerebro ha provocado más de 200 muertos en el norte de la India. Empleada del banco Tokyo Mitsubishi de Japón robó $9 millones a los clientes durante 12 años. El accidente en Irán provoca la muerte de 22 personas y lesiones a otras 38. Será estrenada en México en el Ciudad de Nuevo, una versión atípica de la obra Bodas de Sangre. Celebran en la Basílica Menor de San Francisco de Asís 50 años de la vida musical de Nuevo Bravo. Participarán más de 5 ciclistas en la próxima edición de la Vuelta Venezuela. Meteorología, este sábado dice tensiones de la costa norte y penetraciones del mar. Titulado Radio Reloj. día lanzando bombas y mandando a matar a determinadas personas, tal como ha confesado públicamente. Dijo Fidel al comentar el escándalo causado por el pastor evangélico cuando instó al asesinato del presidente Hugo Chávez. El comandante en jefe definió a Robertson como un ideólogo de la extrema derecha, quien ya antes se opuso a la enmienda Ford que prohíbe a Washington el asesinato de jefes de Estado, lo mismo que se proponía hacer Luis Posada Carriles en Panamá. El Instituto de Posada actuaba bajo la dirección del gobierno de Estados Unidos y recordó que Cuba alertó a Washington sobre el peligro que representaban esos terroristas para el propio pueblo norteamericano. Él emplazó a la Casa Blanca a responder si Bush no comparte la ideología de Robertson y a pronunciarse sobre las advertencias de Cuba contra la mafia de Miami. Continuará. Radio Reloj. 2-6 minutos.
Las verdades hay que decirlas. En su intervención en la mesa redonda, el comandante en jefe Fidel Castro se refirió a las reiteradas ocasiones en que ha denunciado el intento de asesinato contra el presidente venezolano Hugo Chávez por parte del gobierno de Estados Unidos. Confirmar que existen elementos suficientes para hacer pública la denuncia, como los fallidos golpes de Estado y petroleros, del referendo y los intentos de aislamiento en América Latina. El líder cubano habló de los programas que emprenden Cuba y Venezuela en materia de salud y emplazó a Europa y a Estados Unidos a que manden 1000 médicos a bajar adentro, lo cual no podrán hacer por la falta de capital humano. Acerca de la posición del gobierno hondureño de la retirada de médicos cubanos de esta nación, dijo que se está esperando que surja una fecha para proceder. En sus reflexiones, Fidel subrayó que vale la pena decir las verdades para reflexionar y meditar. Continuará. Radio Reloj, 2-7 minutos.
El país mejorará sobre bases justas. Cuba dependerá de su capital humano, afirmó Fidel en su comparecencia en la mesa redonda y subrayó lo que ello significa. Seguidamente aseveró que el país se va a mejorar sobre bases justas y destacó el conjunto de medidas que se someten en las diferentes esferas. Se refirió al plan de construcción de viviendas y en ese contexto hizo alusión a los 600 puestos diarios que se permiten. El máximo dirigente brindó una explicación sobre la situación actual de la electricidad y los programas para disminuir su consumo y la distribución de artículos electrodomésticos que se lleva a cabo en el país. También se refirió a las posibilidades y perspectivas que tenemos por delante y habló de temas de interés que pudieran ser objeto de análisis en la mesa redonda. Dijo que en el futuro todos los municipios contarán con un centro y destacó las experiencias positivas obtenidas en el último huracán. Continuará. Radio Reloj. 2-8 minutos.
La prueba del antijuicio. Conclusión. A petición del comandante en jefe, el compañero Ricardo Alarcón, presidente de la Asamblea Nacional, discutió en la mesa redonda la situación actual de los 5 prisioneros del imperio. Están secuestrados, afirmó el líder parlamentario y agregó que la prórroga solicitada por la Fiscalía de Estados Unidos para deliberar tras la revocación de las sentencias en Atlanta demuestra que este gobierno no tiene la razón, pues de lo contrario, no requerirían de más tiempo. Alarcón recordó que ya al demorar el expediente durante un año tras la apelación formulada por los 5, el régimen terrorista de la Casa Blanca añadía nuevas patrañas al antijuicio celebrado en Miami. Informó que el próximo día 29 grupos de solidaridad se manifestarán para exigir la extradición de Posada Carriles hacia Venezuela y la liberación de los 5. Reportaron Marta Busquets, la Comara Calzada, Alberto Azón y Rogelio del Río.
Radio Reloj. 2-9 minutos.
Agradecen apoyo de especialistas cubanos en proyectos de la ONU. El director general de la Organización de Naciones Unidas para la Agricultura y la Alimentación, Jack Wolf, valoró de excelente su visita a Cuba, a la voz que agradeció el apoyo de especialistas cubanos a los proyectos de esta entidad mundial.
Precisó que los expertos de nuestro país brindan asistencia técnica en la rama a más de 8 países del Caribe, en los cuales se reflejan resultados significativos. Destacó además la colaboración al Ministerio de la Agricultura de Venezuela, fundamentalmente en el desarrollo de la agricultura urbana.
Jack Wolf, quien permaneció 3 días en Cuba, sostuvo un encuentro con el presidente de la Asamblea Nacional del Poder Popular, Ricardo Alarcón de Quesada, en el cual analizaron varios asuntos.
También durante su estancia en la isla, se mostró un marcado interés por el desarrollo alcanzado por Cuba en diversos sectores. 18 años consecutivos de vanguardia nacional. Radio
El tendente nuevo embajador de Estados Unidos, muertos por accidente de ómnibus en Teherán. 22 personas perdieron la vida, otras 38 resultaron heridas durante un accidente entre 3 ómnibus en una carretera al noroeste de Irán, informó la radiotelevisión pública, la cual resaltó que se desconocía si todas las víctimas eran iraníes o si había algún extranjero.
Según la fuente, uno de los autobuses que cubría la ruta Estambul-Teherán trató de adelantar a otro procedente de Damasco, cuando chocó con un tercer vehículo que venía de frente por la senda contraria.
Medios de prensa afirman que Irán es uno de los países con mayor número de accidentes en la vía, con una alta tasa de mortalidad, debido fundamentalmente a la escasa pericia de los conductores.
Añade la fuente que a la falta de responsabilidad de choferes hay que añadir el mal estado de las carreteras y lo anticuado del parque automotor comúnmente utilizado para trasladar personas. Radio reloj. 2:15 minutos.
Lorca en versión indígena. Una versión atípica de Bodas de Sangre será estrenada en México en octubre venidero por 170 actores y bailarines indígenas de 6 estados de este país.
María Luisa Martínez, directora de la puesta, transformará la Plaza de Toros, escenario de la obra, en un bosque con cabida incluso para 22 caballos, los que considera indispensables por su calidad de símbolos de la fuerza para el teatro lorquiano.
Los miembros del elenco pertenecen al Laboratorio de Teatro Campesino Indígena que fundó Martínez en los años 80 tras una investigación minuciosa en las comunidades de Tabasco, Yucatán, Quintana Roo, Sinaloa, Sonora y Morelos.
Una vez consolidada esa escuela taller en la que se inscribieron 700 personas, se enteró de una tragedia similar a la de Bodas de Sangre ocurrida en Morelos, y convocó a sus alumnos a interpretar la obra clásica de Federico García Lorca. Radio reloj. 2:16. Celebra medio siglo de vida artística de Leo Brauer. La Basílica Menor de San Francisco de Asís fue el escenario este viernes de un concierto ofrecido por el Brauer Trío y el cuarteto de cuerdas Amadeo Roldán. La cita musical que celebró los 50 años de vida musical del destacado guitarrista cubano Leo Brauer fue monográfica porque reveló durante los minutos de su realización la obra de ese creador criollo. Brauer Trío, agrupación que actúa por primera vez en Cuba, nació en Francia en 2002 y está integrada por la violinista Denis Guerra, David Apellandis en el cello y el pianista Carlos Apellandis. La velada en la Basílica Menor de San Francisco de Asís en homenaje a Leo Brauer resultó un excelente espectáculo por la exquisitez